Good morning, people. I just landed in your town.
Welcome to the podcast that's more useful than a Kardashian's library card. Hashtag just saying. I said it. I meant it. How often would they go to the library? Never. Never.
Not as long as they have these around.
That's true. But, you know, it's like the ambiance of the library is nice sometimes.
Yeah, there's a lot of fanciness. Looking libraries out there.
A lot of fancy... There are some haunted libraries out there.
I want to find those.
There's one in Cumberland.
Farms?
Not Cumberland Farms, Sean.
Me?
Not Cumberland Farms. No. Oh my goodness. What?
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, what a week it's been.
It's over.
Thank God.
Woo.
Thank God. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yay.
The dreams are your ticket out. Welcome back.
You know what I realized the other day? I've still not gotten to see Spider-Man yet.
Me neither. At this point, we might as well just wait for DVD or Blu-ray.
I don't know. I wanted to see it in the theater. I did. It was just...
I felt that way about a few movies in the past year, and I never got around to it.
Ugh. And then it's like, everything happens, you know, and it's like shit happens in like succession, where it's just like, oh, here's this, and now there's this bill, and now there's this.
Damn cars.
Sean and I are both crying because our cars are mean to us.
Yep. Thanks to mine, I can't go to Boston Comic Con tomorrow.
Aww. Yeah.
Wanted to meet one of my idols, Tim Curry. Talk about constantly here with Michael Keaton.
Well, you know what would have been nice if
Money.
Well, money is nice, yes, but what would have been nice would be if that it didn't cost $50 just to get into the Comic-Con.
That's ridiculous.
Because it's like I could have gone were it not for the $50 entrance fee. If they knocked it down to like $35 or something. I mean, they're getting a kick out of you. I get a kick.
Keep the money out of you.
They get kickback from the people who are signing. For every autograph, they get, was it $5? And every photo, they get 10. Or maybe that's reversed. But still, they're getting money. So why do we the consumer, have to be penalized for that?
You're paying these people to be there to pull us in.
Right.
We're not all rich people.
What are you up to in terms of the Rhode Island Comic-Con?
Right now, I'm still around the same, only because everybody that they've added in the past few weeks, it still says TBA. There's no price there yet. It's taken a long time to get these prices off these guys.
See, that makes me nervous because they didn't. Oh, you guys, Sean is very upset. He's very upset. Would you like to tell the people why you're upset, Sean?
Guess who canceled out on me again? Goddamn Guttenberg.
Oh, did you write?
One day. It was going to be the one day, and he can't even do that now.
Man.
Let me guess. Instead of going to make money and, see fans that have been wanting to meet you for years, now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do some self-video thing. I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that than go to a Comic-Con and meet people.
Well, he's on Ballers, that show with The Rock. The Rock Show Ballers, and they got picked up for another season, so they'll be filming soon. I don't know when, but
Let me guess. That's why he can't make it.
I honestly don't know. Let me tell you, man, I was upset for you. I was gonna go on Instagram and be like, Steve, WTF? What's your deal, bro?
I went to his Facebook page and I messaged him. Like he's really gonna respond back to me.
Oh yeah. You know what? We should get a campaign going. All you guys should go to Steve Guttenberg's Facebook page and say that Sean is very upset and he owes him
Autograph.
something.
I messaged him.
Yeah.
I told him on how I saw that he had to cancel. I've been wanting to meet him before at another convention a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That he had to cancel out on that. So I asked, is there a way I can obtain an autograph from you anyway?
Yeah.
And I'd like to be friendbook.
FriendBook?
Fuck! I can't talk today. Facebook friends.
I like FriendBook much better. That's a much better name.
That sounds cool.
It does.
FriendBook Me.
Copyright hashtag just saying. FriendBook. That's ours. That's awesome.
FriendBook request.
I got a FriendBook request.
That's a way to morph those words together, huh?
That was badass. I love it. Are we friends on the FriendBook?
We are.
We are, yeah. You guys, you should go to our FriendBook page. Hashtag just saying. We're on the Twitter also. So you guys can tweet at us.
Tweet.
At Just Saying Pod. I don't have a funny one for Instagram. That's great. FriendBook. I love it.
So, I still have yet to hear back from him.
Okay.
He's probably doing more selfie videos.
Selfie videos. He hasn't posted anything in a minute. He posted about the Ballers thing.
Give him 5 minutes.
That's how... He posted about the Baller thing. That's how I knew about it. And I haven't seen much since. I'm sorry for you. I really am. I really am. I know how badly you want to see him. But, I mean, they added all those Revenge of the Nerd people.
And they're still adding more people.
They still are.
There's one page on the Comic-Con site where it's like all the Star Trek people here, and then you scroll down, all the Star Wars people here. I'm like, what the hell?
I want to know.
They got 8 blank spaces with question marks.
I can't
for
fucking...
Star Wars.
I can't friggin' think of 8 Star Wars actors that they could have. Ooh, BB-8! I would love to be BB-8! It's a real robot, you guys. I'm not playing. I'm not here jiving you.
Well, we know David Prowse won't make it because he's done doing conventions.
Supposedly Mark Hamill is too. I'm sorry. Can you imagine the Mark Hamill line? Oh my God.
And if he does end up coming to this one,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really going to have to make cuts.
Shut!
I'm going to have to make cuts off my cuts.
Oh no! His cuts will have cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
His would probably be a freaking $100 probably.
Yeah, I feel like his would be crazy expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like $100.
Yep. So I'll be knocking off like 2 or 3 others.
Alright, I'm picturing Anthony Daniels because he's going to be in Boston.
Is he?
Yeah, Anthony Daniels, yeah. C-3PO.
Oh, him.
He's
yeah.
at the Boston Comic Con.
Right.
So I could see him like, yeah, I'll come back and do Rhode Island. I mean...
That'd be nice,
you
because
know.
I can't make it to this one. And even if I could, I wouldn't have the money to see him.
Right.
He's like $90.
So I'm picturing that. I don't know who else. I'm very interested to know, though.
I'd be very excited to get Harrison Ford, but I think he's filming, he's filming something right now.
Harrison Ford? Oh, Harrison.
It's like a continuation of a movie he did a long time ago.
The Indiana Jones?
No, it's like a futuristic movie.
Oh, not the Running Man.
No.
Not the Running Man. I know what you're talking about, though. Oh, man. Shit. I know the movie you're talking about because it's a
Final Vinyl.
FriendBook. I know the movie you're talking about. I just can't think
Blade
of the
Runner.
name.
No.
Yes, it is Blade Runner. Yes.
No, good. Woo!
Right
Good.
there.
It's not gonna bother me all the rest of the show now.
Good.
Ooh.
Take a load off. Just relax. It's Blade Runner. I'm not sure he's the star.
No. Might be like a supporting role or something.
Yeah.
Just to have him in it.
I know he's going to do another Indiana Jones.
I don't know how at his age.
He
can't run. He hurt himself on the Millennium Falcon when
he tripped. That's not fair, dude. I trip all the time. I understand completely. He tripped. That happens. The problem is that he got hurt near the beginning of the filming when he friggin' crashed his plane.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to stop flying planes.
Yep.
Just focus. You have one job.
One.
Do the one job.
And now Carrie Fisher passed.
Right.
Kenny Baker passed.
Yes.
They might bring Peter Mayhew, who was Chewbacca. He doesn't have good knees, but he was at a Comic-Con or something about a year or two ago.
You know what? I just feel like it's going to be like... Here's my prediction. Alright? Tara's... Tara's prediction for the Star Wars people for Comic-Con. You're going to get like the guy who played Darth Maul. Right? And somebody who did a Stormtrooper in Return of the Jedi. And like
One of the Boba Fett's.
Yeah, it'll be a Boba Fett. Like, I feel like it's not going to be like I think
no major names.
Right. I think Anthony Daniels, if they get Anthony Daniels, he will be like the creme de la creme of the Star Wars thing.
Most likely.
Yeah, they'll get like General Palpatine or something. Jimmy Smits.
I ain't scared.
Oh well, they could get Billy D. Williams. He went there last year.
Yeah, he did.
And technically, he is Star Wars.
Yes. They bring him back. Yay.
Boom.
Good call.
All right. But we'll see, I guess. I don't know. They didn't announce anything in the past couple of days. They've been kind of quiet.
Right. They're planning on it against me.
Listen, we're going to wait for a little while. And then Sean will have his list. And then we'll throw like 8 names out there that he wants to see badly. And he'll have to condense his list again. A lot of crosses on that list.
Don't say go in there to see like 12 to 15 different people.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be going there to see 4 and we'll be out.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'll be walking by everybody else.
Well, it's what is it, November? The beginning of November?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a little bit of time.
Thank God.
We can both, get our cars fixed. Jesus.
And that gives me plenty of time to let my checks kind of add up in my account. So by the time that comes around, I should hopefully have more than enough.
Fingers crossed. My goodness.
Right now they got most of the nerds. They got Donald Gibb, who plays Ogre.
Right.
They have what's her face who played Betty. Did you see that one?
I must have.
She's there.
Okay.
No biggie to me, but
Yeah. They have I'm
picturing the screen right
the
now.
guy who played Lewis. Robert Carradine.
Mm-hmm.
They got Robert Carradine. That surprised the crap out of me.
Yep.
That they got him.
The head nerd.
Well, yeah, and he doesn't. I don't think he does a lot of cons.
I haven't heard of him.
Yeah.
At them.
I was like, holy shit.
Rare appearance.
Yeah. And the thing that I'm wondering is, will they have half the cast? If there's not going to be some kind of panel or something. Mm. Yes.
I'm sure they'll all be in the same area though.
Oh, probably.
Or maybe one long table with all of them that you can go boop 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 boop.
Well, that would be convenient, and they wouldn't do that to us. They wouldn't do it. Trying to think. You still gonna try for Judge Reinhold?
Yep.
Billy.
Billy. Axel Foley. I love your hair short. Turn around. Turn around.
Oh, now which Beverly Hills Cop was that from? 3?
3.
Oh, that I gotta tell you.
It was Bronson Pinchot as Serge.
Sean showed me that clip like a couple of weeks ago of just the scene with Bronson Pinchot in Beverly Hills Cop 3. It was the best part of the movie.
It was.
I was like, oh yeah, this part was funny. And it's the last funny thing that happens in the whole fucking movie.
It's pretty much the only funny thing in the movie.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Part 3 stunk.
Yeah. Oh, so by the way, so I watched a little bit of Perfect Strangers.
Mm-hmm.
And the Balky voice that he does
Pretty much the same.
is almost the same, right?
Yeah.
You saw it too?
Mm-hmm. But more of a lower tone.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was playing that part in Beverly Hills Cop 1.
Yeah.
In
I think
3,
so.
he was more like energetic.
Well, he's very excited, and he wanted to sell those guns.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it moving. Keep it moving. Gotta move the product. But I was actually surprised because we've talked about this, I think, a few times, where I said I was hesitant to watch that because
Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah, because my Mr. Belvedere syndrome. I was afraid that it wasn't going to hold up. I actually said that to my husband the other night, and he goes, "You didn't like Mr. Belvedere?" And I said, "Well, I mean, it's okay, but it just parts of it didn't hold up. It felt like it was trying to be too much." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I get it."
You get a different look at it when you're
Yeah,
older.
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Plus, when you're watching something like that as a kid, it just seems more fun.
Yeah, but Perfect Strangers was okay. I laughed actually. I really think I didn't notice it when I was young, but I notice it now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it was a vehicle for him. It was definitely like this wasn't meant to launch the career of Mark Lynn-Baker. This was like a Bronson.
What did he do after that?
I'm thinking some kind of like off-Broadway show. Because that's
he has
all.
to work somewhere.
You gotta keep working. You keep moving. But
I watched Perfect Strangers anyway for Bronson.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was like a Bronson show. They gave him all the catchphrases.
Well, of course not. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing was like the Bronson show.
I'm so happy we do the Dance of Joy.
But it's not a bad show, and I'm mentioning it because it is coming to Hulu. So if you have Hulu, you can watch Perfect Strangers again. They're doing the entire TGIF lineup. It'll be like Perfect Strangers, Full House, Family Matters.
I just love that night.
Probably another show. I don't know.
It was.
I'm like losing it too. I wish they'd bring on Empty Nest.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that show.
That was Saturdays at 9:30.
Oh, damn right.
I can't remember much now, but I can remember a lot back then in the mid to late 80s.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the time. I just knew that like, oh, this show is on now after this show, and after this show I have to go to bed. That was how I gauged time. Oh, when this show's over, I gotta go to bed.
And then you see some, maybe I'll go to bed after this.
Oh,
stay
no.
Out this time for that.
Oh no, my parents were like, and go to bed.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I got like, I think it was like right before high school, I actually got a little TV in my room. Because I didn't have one in my room before. Mm-hmm. I know, I'm picturing like people listening is going, you didn't have a TV in your room? No, I did not. I still don't. There's no TV in my bedroom. So I had a TV in my room, and I would stay up and watch the Arsenio Hall show. Woo, woo. Which I thought was a good show.
It was.
Yeah. Hey.
I watched it quite a bit.
Yeah. Then I'd watch Letterman, too. When I could really stay up. Because that was when Letterman was on at like 1 a.m. It's like, oh.
Friday, Saturday nights? Is that when you can stay up and watch it?
Yeah, like Friday nights.
Mm-hmm.
You could, but like during, wasn't Arsenio one at like 10 or 11?
Oh, I think 11.
Yeah.
Maybe around that time.
Because I would watch it when I was in high school. I'd watch it during the week, and then just be dragging ass all day. The problem is that in high school.
Back in our day.
Alright, I'm not worried, but this is kind of funny. In high school, my first class was business, where it was mixed.
You weren't doing much business.
In grades 9 and 10, it was typing, and in grades 11 and 12, it was business, where they teach you about check balancing and all this other kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to class, and business class, and I'm just going, I already knew how to do that stuff. So I'm just like, ugh. And I would fall asleep. And there was, literally, I would fall asleep. Now, directly across and back one was this guy named Steve, right?
Hey, Steve.
Steve was a good guy. I liked Steve. He was one of those, like, you know those popular guys who'll talk to anybody? They're like,
butterfly?
yeah, he's a friendly dude. So, Steve, for some reason, Steve and I were friendly, and when I would fall asleep, like maybe 10 minutes before class, he'd poke me in the back and go, Tara, you have to wake up.
You don't want to get detention.
I'd be like, oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
Slacker.
Yeah. We have friends on Facebook. I should write him and thank him for all those times he woke me up during class.
FriendBook.
On FriendBook. I should write him and thank him for all the times he woke me up in class because... and if the teacher was passing papers or there was something that I needed to... Tara, take one, pass it back.
Poke you with a ruler or something?
Thank you, Steve. Pencil. Thank you, Steve. And I actually don't think that I failed that class. I actually got a decent grade. I got like a B.
With Steve's help?
No, well, Steve kept waking me up, but I did the work. I did the bulk of the work. It's true. Hey, you can't stay up and watch Arsenio and then struggle through check balancing. It doesn't work. Life doesn't work that way.
Nope.
Did you ever have like a really boring class?
Oh yeah, of course. Almost every one of them. Every day was like now. I can't wait to get out.
You know what's sad is I'm with you like 100%. It's like, okay, yep.
The only difference is in school you need a hall pass to leave the class.
Yeah.
And now at work I can just get up and leave.
Well, you may not have a job to go into the next day, but you can get up and leave.
It depends.
I went to a vocational high school where I took commercial art. And my senior year, they would enlist the commercial art kids to do the display cases for the school and, arrange photos and, hey, seniors, woo, and do all these fun things. So the teacher always picked me. So he's like, I want you to go and do, and I had a friend in class named Christina, and I'd be like, Christina's got to come. And he'd be like, why? Because I need help. So the two of us would get a hall pass. We'd go, we'd work on it for like 5 minutes, and then wander the school. It was so funny.
Nice. You rebel.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I had enough credit senior year to graduate without having. Like, I worked hard so that I could do nothing my senior year.
Yep. That's how you should do it.
Oh, yeah. I had more than enough credits. All I had to do was show up.
Definitely work your ass off from your freshman and sophomore year.
Yeah.
So that way it'll be a little softer on your junior.
Yeah.
And senior will be like, meh.
Oh, and you know what's fucked up is I missed half of my sophomore year because I broke my knee.
Oh.
So I missed from April vacation to the last week of school.
Nice vacation.
So, and I still had enough credits. All I had to do was just show up, which is great. So we would just wander the school and just be like, yeah, and then we'd just be like, if somebody said anything, well, weren't you supposed to be doing that display case down there? Well, yeah, but we're doing research. I want to see how these look.
See, real fast. Leave me alone.
What is it? And I would just make up shit, and the teacher would roll his eyes and just be like, go, whatever. I'd be like, what was the one time I said, I need to go, I faked hiccups. I shouldn't tell people this. I faked hiccups, and then I was like, I need to go get a drink of water. And then he was like, okay, now, here's the thing. There was, on the floor below, there was a soda machine, right? So, if you were cool, you could get to the soda machine and get your soda before the lady who ran the class across the hall from the soda machine caught you. Like, it was like a thing. You had to get in there and get out. It was like a robbery. You needed a lookout, right? So I said, I have hiccups. I need to go get a drink of water. So the teacher's like, okay, and, I'll give you a pass. So you go down to the bubbler, as we say here in Massachusetts, or bubbler. And I said, okay, great. And then I said, I need Christina to come. And he goes, why? And I said, in case I drowned. You can't have hiccups and drink water, you'll drown. So he was like, what? And I said, I promise you. I said, if something happens, it's on your head. I'll go by myself.
Because back then, we couldn't say, just Google it. It's true.
Yeah. So then he goes, fine. So he wrote the two of us a hall pass so we could go. So we ran out. And I gave her my money, and I was the lookout.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, shut up and take my money. I gave her my money, and I was the lookout, and she got 2 things of soda. We walked back into class with soda, and the teacher's like, where did you guys go? Well, we went for a walk. I needed the hiccups to go away.
Right. Teacher doesn't want you sitting here hiccuping for 45 minutes.
No, it hurts. It hurts my sternum. Mm-hmm. It's very painful. You ever have hiccups for more than 3 minutes? It sucks.
Yeah. I recently had them for like a whole afternoon, and my chest was very sore by that night and the next morning.
Yeah, it hurts. Did you ever do stupid shit like that in school? I can't believe the shit I got away with. See, I always looked very innocent, so people would be like, oh, okay.
I wanted to, but I was the type that was worried about getting in trouble and having to listen to my parents.
Oh, yeah. See, I was the third kid who never caused any trouble, so it was like, I had a lot of leeway. I probably could have murdered somebody in a 7-Eleven, and my parents would still be like, well, did you clean up after yourself?
You at least take some candy home.
I know. Did you pick up the things I asked you? Oh, no.
All I wanted was a thing of milk.
What is that from Sesame Street? Loaf of bread, container of milk, and a stick of butter?
Yeah.
And the little Muppet the whole way there. Loaf of bread, container of milk, stick of butter. Loaf of bread, container of milk, stick of butter.
I forget what happened. Did you forget it by the time you got to the store?
I think so, yeah. If memory serves.
I'm gonna look that up now.
Yeah, it's funny. Good. You can look that up in your free time. Have a go at it. Have a go. I can't believe that shit. And I milked that display project the whole senior year. The whole senior year I milked that project.
Good for you.
That's fucking right. Fucking right. Oh, yeah.
Well, I've been around and see this tower.
Same Tara. Same thing. I haven't changed. I don't know if that's good or bad. It was funny though. I need help. I need moral support to do this work.
She also needs milk.
Loaf of bread, container of milk, stick of butter. So you didn't do anything like that?
No, I wanted
nothing,
to, but
nothing stupid.
not with my parents.
I get it. I get it.
Like, I didn't have like the most strict parents, but they were stern.
The way you said that, they were like, but they were stern. Okay.
Like, nope, let's not piss them off.
No. Best not to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
I'm trying to figure out how we got into this point from Comic-Con.
I don't know. I don't know how we got down this road.
That's why I'm like not really talking right now. I'm trying to think.
You trying to think of the path?
Yeah.
Don't. You can't.
No.
You'll get it in playback.
Hmm?
It'll all be there for you.
Yeah.
And I guarantee when you listen to it back, you'll be like, how the fuck did that even happen? I don't know. Well, I mean, the soda machine story was actually just popped in my head the other day. I said, oh yeah, I remember I used to do that.
That was a good pop.
It was. It really was. I don't know.
Anyways.
Sean's
I
back.
do like that story though.
Oh, yeah, thank you. It's a lovely story. It's a heartwarming story.
Still not surprised Guttenberg canceled.
I'm so sorry for you.
We almost foreseen this.
Yeah. You know what?
What?
It was we probably should have been ready for it because they never ever put his price on the website.
No. At one point his picture kind of vanished from the main page, but he was still there on the price page.
Mm.
And then he shows up again on the main page just to be put down the cancellation like a few days later.
Oh.
I was at work when I saw this, and I took a picture with my phone and I sent it to her and said, "See?"
Literally, that's exactly what he did too. See? I'm sorry. I feel so bad. Damn Guttenberg. Shit, Steve.
Watch, he won't even FriendBook me either.
FriendBook Me. Come on, Steve. Be my friend on FriendBook.
At least give me that.
I think he should provide you with some kind of address to write him to. That's what I would do.
Or he can contact me, I'll give him mine, and he can mail me a photo.
That too. He can FriendBook you and get your address and contact you properly.
Yeah. Or even better, if he's not so busy and has a free day and he's out this way.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, how about I meet you somewhere?
Oh, now you just...
Yeah, now I'm scraping the bottom of that barrel.
Yeah.
But still.
What are you going to do with the other wishes the genie grants you?
Give me lots of money.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need it for Comic-Con.
I need money! Sean, what was the thing you told me about the... You said, I don't want to give the joke away. But you were like, oh, I need a sign. She sees Sean on the side of the road with the signs, like, will work for Comic-Con money.
I mentioned to you about how Comic-Con's going to make me so poor.
Yeah.
You'll see me out on the corner with the sign saying, we'll work for money. Comic-Con did this to me.
Comic-Con did this to me. That's what it was. Comic-Con did this to me. Aww. Aww.
You sent me that back laughing my ass off with the crying laughing.
I actually did laugh, like, out loud, which I hate doing in an office. I was watching something on YouTube, and in my office, and I started laughing, and the girl in the next cube, who's who's basically kind of like me. She just sits there and does her work. She doesn't say anything. Like, she started laughing, and she was like, "What are we laughing about?" I'm like, I can't share it with you. I can't. And that's that.
I'm waiting for him to be, too.
Who, Paul Rubens?
Yeah.
That actually, I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about Paul Rubens being a Comic Con.
Surprise guest.
Pee Wee Herman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wouldn't, like, you know, be like, woo, Paul Rubens. Like, I don't, he's not like, it wouldn't be like a wow factor to me. I think it'd be more strange than anything. It'd be like, is that Paul Rubens?
Now that he was in Gotham, it'd be cool to meet him, too.
Yeah. He wasn't bad in that. He didn't have a huge role, though.
No.
I was kind of hoping he'd be around.
It was him as like a ghostly figure.
Yeah. That kind of sucked. Ooh.
I'm a rebel daddy.
Oh, yeah, you are. I don't have to
You
see
were
it.
in high school.
I don't have to see it. I lived it. Thank goodness there was no, like, YouTube or anything back then. All the stupid shit I did would have ended up on, like, YouTube.
Somewhere out there, someone's got actual footage.
Nope. There might be a photo of it, but definitely not, like, video.
No big video recorders?
No. My God, you needed the shoulders of a linebacker to carry those things. The old school cameras.
Load that VHS tape in there.
No. My gosh. Oh boy. So we got stuff.
Yeah, we do.
We got stuff. Let's do stuff.
We got a little news segment for you. Not news. So some things going out there.
That was annoying. I promise not to do it again. Yes.
You got the Bill Murray.
I do. You want me to do that?
I
Or?
figure we could start with him.
Oh.
Add that down.
Oh yeah. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I bet you're wondering, what's Bill Murray been up to lately?
No, not really.
No, you know. Oh, well, I spend my nights up, like hoping Bill Murray's done something, and he didn't let me down. So Bill Murray, apparently,
We should throw a party someday and hope that he just crashes it.
we should invite him. He might show up.
He's got nothing else to do right now.
He's not. I
It
actually,
seems cool enough that he would.
for this article, I actually went to IMDb because I wanted to see if, like, I was gonna say, like, oh, he's got this project and this. He really doesn't have anything he's working on right now.
He's too busy crashing parties.
I guess I would freaking love to be that level though. I would do that all the time.
Mm.
People would be sad to see me coming. They'd be like, "Here she comes again," but I wouldn't stay. I would just crash your party and then be like, "Bye."
A few photo bombs.
Yeah. I don't.
Drink.
Cause I don't like parties. I don't like parties, but I want to crash strangers. So apparently, there's a Groundhog Day musical, which I heard about, but I thought it was a joke.
Mm-hmm. Apparently
And
not.
it's real, you guys. It's real.
Dun dun dun. Come in.
It's real and it's crazy. So, the headline of this story is Bill Murray relieved. I'm sorry. Gotta do it all over again. Nope.
Take two.
Okay. So, the headline of this story is Bill Murray relived Groundhog Day again at the Broadway musical and cried. He cried, you guys. That's so moving.
All four.
What a sensitive man.
All eight.
Bill Murray returned to Groundhog Day again. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen Groundhog Day, you should definitely watch it. It's a great movie. It's one of those underrated films.
It is.
people don't appreciate it, and it's a good movie.
It was around like 93, wasn't it? 92, 93?
Yeah, 93, 94.
Around there.
Yeah, it's a good movie. So on Tuesday, the 66-year-old comedian went back in time. Gonna get back in time.
Yeah, I'm still in my phase.
Taking in a performance of Groundhog Day, the Broadway musical based on his hit 1993 movie. Got the year right.
Woo!
Boom. About a cranky TV weatherman who gets stuck in a time warp while covering the Groundhog Day ceremonies in Puxatawney, Pennsylvania, and is forced to relive the same day over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until he gets it right. I added all the overs, by the way. I'm an improv genius. It was Murray's first time seeing the musical, which was nominated for 7 2017 Tony Awards and took home London's Olivier Award for Best Musical.
Congrats.
Woo! And according to reports from the New York Times, it was an emotional outing for Murray, who was said to be visibly sobbing at the end of the performance. Aww. What brought him to tears? The ticket price. No. What brought him to tears? The idea that we just have to try again, Murray told the Times, describing the story's main message. We just have to try again. It's such a beautiful, powerful idea. He likely wasn't the only one who broke down Tuesday night. After being greeted with a round of applause upon his entrance into the August Wilson Theater, fans in the audience flocked to the SNL alum with photo requests at intermission and after the show. Murray graciously posed for photos, the Times said, offering one-liners and even sharing his junior mints with 2 young boys. I got Bill Murray's junior mints. What a story to tell somebody. Bill Murray shared his junior mints with me.
I didn't need them. They're in a frame.
Yeah, I know. They were in my pocket and now they're squished.
And try explaining that to anybody in the future.
Mm.
These junior mints were from Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Sure they are. Right.
You're a lying sack of shit, Billy. Thanks.
Billy?
Billy?
I love junior mints. They're so fresh.
They're minty. I love them. Buy this gun. He was just as generous with bartenders, tipping $50 on water while asking, "Is this too much for a glass of water?"
Yes.
If you're the bartender, no. There were jokes throughout, of course. When one audience member told him he looked taller and thinner, Murray reportedly responded, "Yeah, I've been working out."
Typical Bill Murray.
Now, here's the thing. Bill Murray, and I know this from research. Bill Murray is one of those people who will not sign things for you.
Ooh.
He won't sign things for you, but he will do a photo with you. And he will give you what he calls the Bill Murray experience. That's not sexual or anything. It's like he feels that autographs are too impersonal, and he wants to give you a story. So, I mean, like, that's really cool.
It is.
So, in lieu of an autograph, I would love for Bill Murray to, like, hand me a junior mint, and I don't know.
Is that why he's going around crashing parties?
I guess. But, I mean, he'll do photos and stuff, but he won't sign things, so.
Well, you should. That kind of seems a little dickish.
I don't know. I see his point. I do.
I mean, it's cool that he wants to give you the experience.
Right.
He's willing to do that. Some fans, they want a little proof that they've met you.
You have a photo. He'll be happy to take a photo with you. I guess. Well, you can just, like, here's my camera. Why don't you take some photos?
Who knows what type of photos he would do. I'm picturing him. All right, come here. Give me your phone. Selfie here. Selfie there. Opens up his pants. Selfie here. There you go. Look, I got a picture of Bill Murray's underwear.
Oh.
He took it himself.
Jockeys.
That's my experience.
That's my experience with Bill Murray. I don't know about anybody else's.
Yeah, let me scroll. All right, this picture here on my phone is me and Bill. Me and Bill. Bill's junk. Swear I didn't take that one.
I didn't even ask. He did it all on his own.
Yeah.
All on his own. Completely his idea. So what else? Moving on from Bill Murray's junk. You know what? I'll ask him for a friend book. I'll ask him on FriendBook why he doesn't sign. Maybe I get an answer for you.
First thing I have is NBC, between Jill Cargman and Seth Meyers, they plan on rebooting the Munsters.
Why?
I don't know.
Why the Munsters?
When I was talking to my coworkers about this, the traffic officer in the next room behind me came out and gave me his opinion.
Oh.
Says, that's going to fail quick. That's a bad idea.
Oh, wow.
And you cannot redo the Munsters the way they were. And with the entire cast, only 2 of them are still alive.
Well, so obviously they're gonna have to get different cast.
Oh,
but
cool.
here's the thing: it was, it's been attempted already.
Yes.
Who? Wait, don't tell me.
I don't remember who.
Oh shit! I want to say Brian Fuller, but that's probably the wrong name.
Full of shit.
It was the guy who did Dead Like Me.
You're not dead.
There's a show called Dead Like Me. I don't remember if it was on Showtime or HBO. I only know the show because my husband likes it. And the guy who created that show tried to do a Munsters reboot, and it just didn't. It ended up being like a made-for-TV movie or something.
I think
It just
was.
tanked. It wasn't any good.
NBC and Universal previously took a stab at rebooting the Munsters several years ago as an hour-long series written by Brian Fuller.
Brian Fuller!
Full of shit.
Oh, Tara, high five me.
Bill, high fiver. It resulted in the big-budget pilot Mockingbird Lane, directed by Bryan Singer and starring Jerry O'Connell as family patriarch Herman Munster, Portia de Rossi as his wife Lily, Eddie Izzard as Grandpa, and Charity Wakefield as Cousin Marilyn, which aired as a Halloween special in 2012.
Okay, I forgot that Eddie Izzard was in this. As Grandpa, that's almost interesting. I'd actually like to see Eddie Izzard as Herman Munster. I think that could be good. But
You know something, Lily?
Do we have any? We probably don't know anything like in terms of who's going to star in it. If Seth Meyers is doing it, he's probably going to be in it, right? Because although doesn't he have a late night show?
I think it does.
Yeah, he should be busy. Be busy.
It's not mentioned who's going to be possibly in it.
Okay.
Basically, this whole thing is just announcing that they got it in development. It's in the works.
Okay. So I probably haven't cast it yet.
Inspired by original series, half-hour single-camera The Munsters, now in development, follows members of an offbeat family who are determined to stay true to themselves but struggle to fit in the hipster Brooklyn.
Oh, it's going to be hipster Brooklyn?
In the original, the Munsters resided at famous 1313 Mockingbird Lane in the city of Mockingbird Heights, a fictional suburb in California.
Ooh.
Going from west coast to east coast.
I want to hate it, but the idea of it being in Brooklyn, there's so much they could do with that.
Yeah, that's probably why they're trying it.
You know what? Everything will hinge on who stars in it.
True. That usually makes or breaks it, too.
Yeah. So you're going to need somebody really good.
You know who would be a great Herman Munster, though? I really forget his name right now.
Okay.
He was the cop brother on Everybody Loves Raymond. He was the cop.
Brad Garrett.
Yes. He used to do Herman Munster on his stand-up. He sounded just like Fred Gwynne, who was the original Herman Munster. He does a great one. And he's a tall guy.
He is a tall guy. And he's not doing anything.
There you go. There's your Herman Munster.
We are casting this bitch for you, Seth. All the work is being done.
You really need to get him. He'll be a great Herman.
There you go. The wife? I don't know. I don't know who could play the wife.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe Elizabeth Daly can be Marilyn.
You just want to see her and stuff.
Yes, I do.
Lurch. Oh. No, wait. That was the Addams Family. Lurch was in the Addams Family, right? Yeah. I have a completely different family.
You rang.
Right.
And Hammer did a song for that, for the movie.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. I think it's called Addams Family Values. Basically, the Addams Family.
So the first movie was, was it Raul Julia something who played,
yeah.
The title of the
lead guy with the mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the second one, was it Tim Curry?
I don't know. If it was, I want to see that now.
I thought Tim Curry was in one of the Addams Family movies.
I don't know. Give me a second.
Oh, well, that
You
means
talk.
I gotta talk.
Yeah.
Oh, for frick's sake. I feel like Tim Curry was in the Addams Family thing. I could be completely wrong. And what was his name? The Addams Family have Morticia was the wife.
Angelica Houston
Yeah.
was in that.
Yeah.
She was probably Lily.
Right.
No, she was Morticia.
Right. Did I not say that? No, I did not.
I think you did.
I don't know.
I might have said Lily still having monsters on my head.
Well, we went from one to the other, so.
Christopher Lloyd was Uncle Fester.
Actually, I remember him being decent as Uncle Fester.
Christina Ricci was Wednesday.
Right. Is this the first one or the second one?
I think it was the first one.
Okay.
Oop, let me go back.
Yeah, I feel like it was one of them. I'm probably wrong. Isn't this exciting? Well, I'm distracted. Trying to focus.
John Aston.
John Aston. Okay, Sean Aston's daddy.
Did really?
Yeah, he really is, yeah.
I didn't know that.
John Aston was a character actor. He was in a ton of stuff.
Oh, I didn't know this.
What?
Debbie Derryberry.
No way!
She was Wednesday on that one.
Really?
I never knew that.
Oh.
See, I know her as one of the clowns on the segment My Father the Clown on the old TV show Hey Vern, It's Ernest.
Hmm.
And I recently became friends with her on FriendBook.
On the FriendBook!
And I've talked with her back and forth a few times.
Oh, now you can tell her. You know all about the Addams Family.
You know who else was on here?
What?
The lady that was a secretary on Ferris Bueller.
Oh, Edie McClurg?
Yep.
Boom!
Yep, she was on this too.
She probably played a nosy neighbor or something. That was like all she did was play nosy neighbors.
I hated her nosy neighbor on Small Wonder.
Really?
Her tagline was, no. It was so annoying.
Actually, this is why talking Edie McClurg, aside from Ferris Bueller, and she's been in a million things.
Yes.
I loved her in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah, she was a clerk at the...
She was a clerk at the rental thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve Martin goes on a rant an X-rated rant when he's yelling F-bombs at her and blah, blah, blah. And then she looks at him and she delivers that cold line. She just like, boom. And that's the best. I love that scene for that. When she just looks at him and is like, and hits him with it. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Watch it around Thanksgiving. I watch it every year, every Thanksgiving.
That's the best time to do it. Cause
oh, yeah. It's a Thanksgiving movie.
That's when the time frame is in that movie.
Yeah. Oh, and here's something. Just since we're on that movie. I'll give you just a little tidbit because this is kind of weird. When they finally get to Steve Martin's house. Spoiler alert. When they finally get to Steve Martin's house and his family is there. His mother-in-law is there. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, the mother-in-law is played by an actress named Carol Bruce. Carol Bruce was the mother on WKRP. She played the station manager's mother. And it's so funny because she looks exactly the same, like she hasn't aged a minute. And she has no speaking lines at all. She's literally just there.
In that case, what's she getting paid?
And it took me maybe 8 years of watching it before I was like, that's Carol Bruce. Because she has no lines at all. And she's just standing there like, hey, welcome home. It's bizarre. And I was like, what a weird choice. Like, for an actress. And, like, they have no lines at all. Mm-hmm. Like, what a strange thing.
After you watch this Thanksgiving, wait a couple weeks. And then for Christmas, watch The Ref.
Oh, I love The Ref. We so can't talk about holiday movies right now. This is August.
Right.
I have no August movies for you.
I got one right here, actually.
Oh, hey! Look at Sean creeping up with the August movies.
Bam!
Let's do it.
Well,
No, you're not ready?
Oh, I am ready.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember exactly when this is coming out. Mine has to do with Annabelle Creation that's coming out. So they finally get it right for the living doll, which means they're doing something now that they should have done 2 movies ago.
Which is what, Sean?
Have the doll actually be up and alive and moving around and doing the killing and all that shit like Chucky.
No, hey, 1 second. Because I don't really watch these movies, so I only go by hearsay. Now, I was under the impression that that's what those movies were.
It's supposed to be.
And Sean was telling me, like, no, the doll just chilling.
Yeah, and the first one, The Conjuring, when they introduced Annabelle,
mm-hmm.
Pretty much it's her spirit that's kind of killing, and the doll doesn't really do much, but you see one scene where the head kind of just moves on its own.
Ooh. Oh, dear.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like it when you get the doll to really move and walk around and...
Like, I thought that's what it was.
Mm-hmm. The origin of the story of the demonic doll was introduced in a supporting role in The Conjuring, then got her own regrettable standalone film in the next year.
Mm-hmm.
With director David Sandberg, who did the movie Lights Out, which is another horror film. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was short though. It was an hour and like 16 minutes.
Oh, my niece saw that movie. My niece saw it and then couldn't go to bed next.
I was just watching the trailer for that. You see this woman, she's in this room. She feels like something's there. She turns the light off and you can see this female shadow figure. Mm-hmm. And then she sees it and she freaks out and turns the light on and it's gone.
Yeah.
She turns the light off, it's closer to her.
Oh, God.
And she turns the light on again. It's gone.
Yep, just light on. Light on.
She turns the light off again, it's right in front of her.
Nope, light on. Fucking precisely. Keep that light on. Can you imagine if she was doing this? Like turning it off and on, off and on, off and on?
Watch it go like this.
Be like a flip book.
He lets the story breathe and gives it credibility that it would be possible It is night and day from its predecessor, which is very good news indeed.
Indeed!
Perhaps it helped that I saw it with a packed audience when it sneaked in June at the LA Film Festival to screaming and appreciative crowd at the Ace in downtown. But Annabelle Creation succeeds in its own terms and is definitely a horror fan pleaser.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
Well, yeah.
The story picks up several years after opening, where Annabelle, the beloved 7-year-old daughter of Sam and Esther, is killed in an auto accident. Well, I mean, she's going to see Uncle Jesse. It's like this because in the Dukes of Hazzard, everybody's Bo and Luke's parents were killed in a car accident. And still overwhelmed.
You're going to stay with your uncle. But he wears overalls.
They're not overalls, they're dungarees. Dungarees with straps to go over your shoulders.
I am dead. I am just dying. They're dungarees. Oh.
Still overwhelmed with grief, after all these years, they decided to welcome a group of orphaned schoolgirls and a supervising nun into their farmhouse for shelter. After their home goes south on them, Esther isn't as much help as she never really got over her daughter's death, and largely confined to bedroom upstairs. Former toy maker Sam tries to make the best of these things for his daughter's memory, but warns the girls not to go in a locked room or explore other areas in the house. Of course, they do just that.
No!
Especially Janice and her BFF, Linda, who basically are shunned by the older girls and forced to bunk together. All the time they discover the dead daughter's old bedroom, as well as one used as a space for designing the dolls' outfits. This can't go well. And doesn't.
No, it's not gonna go well.
As a demonic wooden doll soon takes on a life of its own and stalks the whole house. There's basically where this picture goes from there, but works somehow against all odds, even solving the problem. For the first one where the doll just wasn't that frightening when you consider she was just sitting there.
Are you okay? That took a lot out of you, huh?
Yeah. Because at the same time, I'm trying to say this in like the narrators, the voiceovers during like the previews or something.
Ah.
So, summarize it. Annabelle Creation. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be the way any Annabelle movie should have been.
Well, I just, oh, hello.
Daisy. Hi.
As long as you don't hit the off button. I just hope that it lives up to what people want it to be.
Mm-hmm. From the way it sounds, that's the way I want it to be. And I'm looking forward to it.
That is next month.
Yep.
Beginning of September. It
should be in October.
Comes out. Yeah, I don't know why.
All these should be in October.
I don't know why they're doing it in fucking September. I never understood that.
And I think next year they got another. I want to say next year they got another Saw movie coming out.
No way.
Yep.
Really?
I'm not sure what it's called right now, but.
Seesaw? Word. Oh goodness. That's then all right. So the Seesaw in next year. Do they have any good? I wonder if they have any good Halloween stuff coming.
I haven't heard of much.
That sucks.
I used to like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, we'd hear like 10 different movies coming out. Horror films coming out around October.
Yeah.
Now it's just pretty much we'll throw this one out here and we'll wait like 3 months and throw that one out there. And...
Oh, it's September. Pumpkin spice and horror movies.
All horror movies should come out in October.
Yeah.
It's the month of Halloween. It's perfect. You got a couple different Fridays, so use that.
So use it. You have all those Fridays, and you're not using any of them. My goodness.
The hell?
For serious.
So now we're moving on to something I found about Game of Thrones.
Oh.
All you Game of Thrones fans out there.
Oh, there are so many. No, there are. It's a very popular. I'm not being a dick. It's a very popular show.
It is. I never got into it myself, but
I have not seen one episode.
Yeah.
And that irks my nephew so much because he talks about it like it's. I will never see anything better on television. You will never see anything better than Game of Thrones, Tara, and I just can't sit and I don't. I was like, what is it? Is it like medieval? I don't.
Sounds like it would be.
I don't. Is it like a King Richard's Fair kind of thing? I mean, so.
One fan spotted something creepy in one of the scenes from Game of Thrones. There may be a ghost hanging around Winterfell, and we're not talking about Jon Snow's direwolf. One of the most talked about scenes from Game of Thrones is Season 7, Episode 4, Besides the Dragon, was the sparring session between Aera and Brienne of Tarth. First, the fight was just awesome, but more significantly, it may have established Aera as the best swordsman in Westeros. Now, the scene is drawing attention for other reasons. One fan thinks they may have spotted the actual ghost of Catelyn Stark in the background. The moment happens right after Aera reminds Brienne of her vow to Catelyn. Quote, "You swore to serve both my mother's daughters." I'm sorry, that sounds like a Spaceballs movie. Your father's
brother's nephew's former roommate.
As Rediger points out, at the word mother, you can see a woman in a long dress with long auburn waving hair with her head down walking past in the background towards the gate. Now, when I saw this article, they actually had the video there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got them talking to each other. There's a third guy just standing there. And then there's like a little gate or fence in the background. And you do see a woman walk right at it. And then she just disappears. But I question it because she's very, very solid.
Oh, okay.
Like she
So
doesn't.
it's
She's not like you can see through her or anything.
Mm-hmm.
She does look very solid, and she just disappears on the fence. These days, with all the photoshopping and stuff that you can do,
Right.
I question it. It's one of those things that you have to be there on the set to actually see this.
Okay.
Or even just looking at the playback after you just shot the scene.
But here's what Tara's gonna do. I'm gonna tell my nephew that there was a ghost. Because that'll freak him out. That'll freak him out. Be like, what? Oh look, there's a ghost on the Game of Thrones set. No.
It continues by saying, since the character was included in the show, and because every line and appearance on Game of Thrones is so critical, fans think the Catelyn Stark looking character in the background could be a creepy Stoneheart nod. After all, in the books, Stoneheart plays a critical role in Brienne and Podok's story. Game of Thrones people, if I'm mispronouncing these names, I apologize.
You know what? I am just picturing Game of Thrones fans being like, that is not how you say it.
That's running through my mind while I'm reading this.
Don't tweet us angry tweets. You're doing it, I'll do it too. That was a twofer.
Keeper.
Kiefer.
So yeah, I don't watch the show. I don't know how you really say these. I hope I'm saying them close to right. It says perhaps it's even a subtle Easter egg from Martin, who has admitted he was disappointed Stoneheart was excluded from the HBO series. Oh, there's no reason why I don't watch it then. I don't get HBO. Well, I have a good reason for not watching Game of Thrones then. When watching the scene from the latest episode, the mysterious character seemed to appear 2 times. First, you see her when Era says the line about Bernie's vow to Caitlin, and Redditor, who agrees the moment is creepy as heck, points out the character seems to appear later as well behind Era. Is this just a coincidence? Could that be Caitlin? Did Game of Thrones just do a bizarre crossover with Murdia from Brave? Who the fuck knows?
Read the book.
If it's unintentional, it's awesome. If not, more awesome. Caitlin checking on Brenny, keeping her vows.
Either way, it sounds like people would think it was awesome.
It is. But, like I said, I'm skeptic about it because of what you can do these days.
I mean, yeah, it almost sounds like they did it on purpose.
I mean, I'd watched the video. She goes... Ooh.
You don't have to beat up the mic about it, Sean.
I'm always beating up the mic.
Yeah, it did nothing to you.
But she does walk towards the gate and just disappears.
Yeah.
But like I said, she's just too solid looking to be ghostly. Who knows?
That's like that, do you remember that old urban legend about the 3 Men and a Baby movie?
Yes.
Which, by the way, had Steve Guttenberg in it.
Who?
Oh, is he dead to you now?
No.
Oh, okay.
If he doesn't FriendBook me and give me an autograph, yes.
FriendBook Me? We need to be friends on FriendBook.
This is my main favorite on Police Academy because we got the same last name.
Okay. I don't know what to say. If, you know what, if he's not gonna, like, at least try to, I don't want to say it like a dick, like, oh, you should make it up to you. But, I mean, obviously you're a fan, and you're not going to get to see him because he canceled this thing.
Twice.
Yeah. Jesus. So it's like, you know, if he can't, like, provide you with his agent address or something, be like, here, you know, write me here, and I'll
send you a photo.
hook you up, yeah.
I'd be fine.
Yeah, I wish I could have afforded to have gone to the Boston Comic Con because Billy West was going to be there, and
I want to meet him.
Yeah, and
Tell him shut up and take my money. He would
and
love that.
I wrote him on Twitter actually, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to see you. I had some problems, blah blah blah." And I was hoping he'd be like, "Oh, that all right," but he never said anything.
Well, I'm such a big fan. I'll have you come as my guest. How about that?
I've talked to him on Twitter before too, so I was like, oh, maybe he'll
help you out.
Yeah, here's my
here's my number.
No,
Call me maybe.
Here's my agent's address. Write to him and tell him I said so. What can you do?
Oh.
Nothing. There's nothing you can do. Fuckers. I'm just playing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we started talking about the 3 Men and a Baby thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, what the fuck were we talking about before this? So I wanted to make that point.
Right, so
I'm sure a lot of people listening haven't seen 3 Men and a Baby with Guttenberg.
Okay.
Tom Selleck.
Right.
Ted Danson.
Right.
Bam.
You got the trifecta right there.
Shit, cop, you're after me.
Here comes my ride. So, the essence of this movie is that they get a baby dumped on them because they all dated the same woman. They're not sure whose baby it is.
She was a whore.
Yeah, a little bit.
Supposedly is Ted Danson's kid, though.
Oh, did we ever find out it was Ted Danson's kid?
Yep.
I don't know why I went up 8 octaves when I said... I don't know why my voice had to go up.
I'm almost drinking.
That's Ted Danson's kid?
Billy!
Billy! Baby Lee! So so nobody knew whose baby it was. They all just said, we're all going to pitch in and do it all together. Like any guy would do that.
Oh, yeah, I got this. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of attitude.
Yeah, I don't think any guy would do that.
You got 3 guys juggling a baby, not knowing what to do because none of them ever had kids.
Right.
In the film.
Right.
But there is a scene that we're trying to get to here for you.
Are we?
We're talking about ghostly figures. There's one scene where the camera's following one or two of them into one room.
Mm-hmm.
And in a corner right behind, or sort of behind a curtain.
Right.
A window.
Mm-hmm.
You see this kid standing there with like one of those old, I don't know what type of rifle gun that's called.
Oh, like a musket?
Yeah.
Mm.
He's standing there with a musket. You just see him quickly. Then when they pan back, he's gone. At the time of taping, nobody even noticed this. But then, like a while later, I think after it came on like VHS or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know, back in our day.
Yeah.
That's when maybe one of the producers or somebody from the film noticed that.
Right.
But there's been many rumors that it was a ghostly kid. No one saw him on the set. It wasn't a real person.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I hear that it's a rumor that was a cardboard stand-up.
Right. But, you know, fiction is better than fact.
Mm-hmm. I really believe that was like a ghostly kid that just showed up.
Yeah.
He
And
was
like,
wearing clothes from like the 1800s or something.
yeah, and let me tell you, that little rumor, you all right? Breathing at me. That little rumor, like, blew, like, everybody wanted to rent or buy 3 Men and a Baby because of that rumor. It was like, oh, we gotta get 3 Men and a Baby and check out this ghost.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to see it. Because we didn't have
I'm
ghost
sure you can
hunter
Google
shows.
pictures or videos.
Yeah.
Maybe YouTube's got them too.
Maybe I'll try to find one posted up on our Instagram site, which you can follow at #, just saying, on Instagram. Bang. So, but actually now, yeah, actually now that there's HD, I wonder what it would look like. I wonder what it would look like in HD. Because we had shitty VHS back then. So, you know, everything's grainy and it's like, what is that? Looks like a kid. Oh, shit.
Eventually, I think I'll go on eBay and I'll get a copy and see if it shows it.
How many 3 Men and a Baby movies were there?
I think there's 2. 3 Men and a Baby and 3 Men and a Little Girl, or 3 Men and a Little Lady.
And then I feel like there was a third where she got married.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I didn't watch the second one. I didn't give a shit.
No, me neither.
It's nothing like the first one of a lot of movies.
Yeah. I always hated that when the sequel was so much worse than the original movie.
That's why a lot of directors say when they're interviewed, it's so hard to do a sequel.
Yeah.
You can't really live up to the first one.
Especially if the first one was a blockbuster.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is a great example. Not a great example, but it's the only example I have.
It's great to us.
It's good to me. Ghostbusters, right?
Yes.
The sequel
Second it.
is not that bad. It's not that bad. It's a good movie, but because it follows Ghostbusters, it's not as good. So people are like, it sucked. But yeah, it sucked. It's not going to be as good as Ghostbusters. It's not going to be as good as the first one.
Right.
I mean, how are you going to do that? You can't.
This is bringing us back to Bill Murray.
Oh, it is! It is! And I can't think of anything else he's done that has had sequels. So that's it.
I don't think Bill liked to do sequels.
No.
I think that was one of the reasons why.
No, I don't think so either.
He likes to keep it original and give you that experience.
Rick Moranis is like that too.
Yeah, unless you're unless you're shrinking your kids a lot.
Oh yeah, he did a lot of those. Ow, my thumb just cracked. Did you hear that? Ouch.
Rick did come back for the second Ghostbusters.
He did, but he doesn't. He's like Bill. He doesn't really like to
He
do
probably
that.
just did it for like to go in a year.
Yeah. Well, that's why he didn't. They had asked him to be in the reboot, and he said no because of that. Like he didn't want to.
He's retired too.
No, it's not that he's retired. It's funny because I heard this interview with him, and he's like, I want to work. He's like, everybody thinks I'm retired. He has like a radio show or something now because, you know, nobody calls. I'd call Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
I don't have a project for him. I just want to call him.
Rick,
Hey,
come over here and be on the show.
Hey, Rick, how you doing? How you doing?
Suddenly Seymour.
They are rebooting that as well. Little
I'm
Shop of
interested.
Horrors.
I'm interested.
You're interested in a Little Shop of Horrors reboot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could go either way.
Yeah.
Could look really awesome.
Right.
Could look shitty.
Mm-hmm. It depends. Are they gonna CGI the plant? Sean's rolling his
I
eyes.
hope not. I don't think with the technology that we have today, they can make a really cool looking plant. I don't know how, because I'm no engineer or anything, but...
Right. I'm picturing a CGI plant. I really am.
More than likely.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Here they are on set, they're just reacting to nothing there.
Have you ever seen, like, blue screen or / green screen things where people are just having to react to nothing?
On the making of featurettes and stuff on DVDs, yeah.
Those are actually hilarious.
I love it.
Because you go, oh, really? Like,
I have an example right now.
oh, let's hear it.
Well, I'm in my phase.
Oh, here we go.
Back to the Future 2. Where Marty's looking around, checking out 2015.
Yeah.
He's looking at the screen about Goldie Wilson's grandson or whatever selling cars.
Right.
And you got the Jaws thing coming out from behind him. The hologram.
Right.
So he had to react to nothing.
Mm.
That's fun. That was funny to watch.
But it's weird, like, when they have to go through the whole movie. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, 2 characters in that movie are CGI. So they literally had to have people in a green suit so that they could delete them.
Mm-hmm.
Stand in for these things. And
Star Wars is like that.
James Gunn, who directed it, had his brother be the stand-in for Rocket, the raccoon, and made him wear a raccoon outfit for the whole thing. And it's adorable, actually. He's in this little raccoon outfit, and he's just like, here I am.
Yeah, they gotta have people dressed up in like a green bodysuit for
Right.
Star Wars too, because they have to have the lightsabers interact with somebody.
Ooh. Oh, you know, a good, an awesome example of that is Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Poor Bob Hoskins
Mm-hmm.
had to, like, pretend to choke Roger Rabbit and do all kinds of shit. I mean,
He had to do a. Take 2. He had to do a trick with his wrist to make the handcuff stand up and move around with his handcuff to Roger Rabbit.
Nice.
Oh, good.
That's a good movie, by the way. If you haven't seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, check it out. Robert Zemeckis.
Christopher Lloyd's in that.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
There you go. We've brought you back around. Kind of.
Robert Zemeckis did do that.
Yes, he did. Good movie.
I think he did that before Back to the Future 2.
I don't know the timeline. I'm not up on my Robert Zemeckis timeline.
I want to say yes.
Oh, speaking of timelines. Much like Boys to Men, we've come to the end of the road.
Damn again.
I know. Which means I get to shut up. And the dog gets to move. Come on. Move. Oh, fucking up my exit.
Daisy's saying no. The show ain't over.
No. Come on, shoo. That's how you get it done. I'm still gonna shut up, and Sean's gonna tell you something. Take it away, Sean.
Hey. Everybody have a good everything?
How far I have to go to get out of frame?
She's still getting out of frame. She's out of frame now.
I am the frame. Mwahaha. That's it.
I don't know.
Comic-Con did this to me.
You see me out there with a sign on the street corner? Comic-Con did this to me.